Look at the beard. Look at this shit. Epic. Yeah. All sorts of what the hell is going on here. But that's okay. That's alright. Today is Daily Swole. Jesus. I can't even take me seriously. Can you? Flexing with Friends is in the book. Just putting away my podcast stuff. Got some watermelon in the kitchen with Daddy's name on it. And what am I doing? I always forget right after I'm done, I gotta take the camera that I film for YouTube, the Sony, the high def camera, and I put it on my computer. But I always plug it in. It's like a habit because it takes some time because I gotta do it twice. I have to convert it. It's just it's like a pain in the ass, like really pain in the ass process. And I gotta, there we go. So, and sometimes I forget. It's because I start talking, answering questions on Periscope and stuff, and then I get wrapped up into it, and I realize after the fact, I go to edit it, and I'm like, oh shit, it's been plugged in, the battery's like dying, and then I have to try to quickly upload and then wait at the moment. So sometimes I forget. I try to do it right away because it takes maybe like 10 minutes, and then I have to export it and convert it before I even start editing it. So thank you, Sony, for making it this weird format that I have to do it. I appreciate it. Thank you for taking a little bit extra of my time during the day. I appreciate that, Sony. Thank you. Thank you so much. The whole dueling phone things is pretty crazy. It's pretty crazy. Got my double fisting. I kind of like having a Android. I like it because the camera's better, so for certain things I'll film it on there. I'm going to start using my iPhone a lot more because the actual functionality of a lot of apps I didn't realize are so much different on Apple. They just do more things than they do on Android. So I can't be missing out on that anymore. And whether or not the hardware is the best, the software, I feel like that's the kick. That's the little trick right there. Is I was going for hardware, whereas the software, the functionality is where it's still most important, especially for social media and for apps. The hardware is going to change. Nothing's going to be really that far behind, whether it's Apple or whether it's Android, but the software is the most dynamic part, and where the focus is always Apple. It's been Apple for a long time. The focus has to be the software. So I got to stick with the platform and the platforms that are the most popular and just what apps come out for, and that's going to be Apple. So, manzana. Just talking about Apple makes me hungry. But I got watermelon. Ooh. You have a training partner. A lot of times you are trying to prove yourself not only to yourself, but to them, but to him, but to her. So you lift in an environment or in the view of other people that you, not that you're trying to impress other people, not that you're, I'm lifting, so I want to lift heavier so other people, don't think that I'm not good. No, you're trying to lift and you want to hold yourself more accountable because other people are looking at you and you know that they're looking at you. So you figure just I have to get this done because eyes are on me. And that's often the case true. The difference is that people really don't necessarily care. They don't care whether you lift the weight or not. They don't care what you're doing. They're thinking about themselves. That's the reality. Ooh, it's so good. And it's so red. I picked good watermelon. I picked really good watermelon. Can you tell? Get some good lighting for these gains. Boom, 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 boom. Gain train just ate, and now Weekend naps are epic. Super important. Never underestimate a good weekend nap. Got back to eating a lot of fruit today. Haven't really been pounding too much fruit lately, but watermelon, honeydew, super sweet, super delicious. And now going for that beef tip, white rice and ground beef. Sometimes I like to put a little bit of hot sauce on it. Spicy, spicy. Ooh. Spicy monkey, spicy monkey.
She's 27 years old. She's
ate my white rice, ate my beef, got my phone action going. So I got the Olympia 2016 on my left monitor, got my YouTube channel in the center, doing some editing, and I got some other apps and stuff open on the right monitor. Going to eat some more fruit. I have a photo shoot in the morning, and still gonna be grinding a little bit more. I am working on, let me turn this down a little bit, working on a couple new concepts with the brand, and I had a good day today. Did not work out, but I feel all right. I have a little bit more perspective. I have a little bit more of a direction every day. I know I talk about this a lot, but as I go through my day to day, it changes. It's like I always come back and I reassess. So if it sounds like, oh, we talked about he knows his direction, but if any of you try chasing something and try going after something that is kind of different or is a new angle, you realize that it's, you have this internal dialogue, like it's pro and con. Like it's not all just, hey, it's going to be great, I'm going to be successful, it's going to be wonderful. It's a combination of, positive talk and also back talk where you're by saying, well, X, Y, and Z, or maybe this is not supposed to be this way, maybe you should do this like this. Finally getting the export game on for SwoleMotion 39. This, of course, is 40, so I need to put this on. It's 1 o'clock. I got to do a couple of things before I have to get up early as hell tomorrow for a shoot. And the way it is, it's the way it is. A little bit tired. Got some watermelon. I'll have some of that. Really want some ice cream, but since I've been dieting so hard for this photo shoot, I'm just gonna eat like a pound of bacon today. Probably eat bacon in the car on the way to shoot. It's all about finding what works and being experimental and finding something new. But no matter what that is, you have to push, and you're not gonna see instant results. It's not gonna happen right away. So the hard part and the challenge is the perseverance and the dedication and the motivation. All natural. This beard's all natural. No anabolics are used in this beard. To keep on being consistent, to be disciplined, to do it every day on the daily, whether or not you see instant gratification or not, or see instant change. You have to believe in it. And it's not even just believing in it, you have to do it, you have to be consistent with it, because believing in it and having a good idea, you still got to do it all the time.
First started 7 years ago, our forefathers.
You can't just dabble. You have to go all in. And if you don't go all in, you're not going to see the results. And if it's a good idea and you don't go all in, you might get meh results. But you want meh results. The whole point is that you're going all in. So you have to put all your chips in. You can't be afraid to fail. Can't be afraid to fail. Can't be afraid to be wrong. Can't be afraid for it to be a dud. You have to push, and then you have to judge for yourself. But you have to give it a shot.
Oh yeah. Oh yeah. Oh.